Sage Forsaken here, and today I'm looking at some of the things I got from the flea market this weekend. I got a Prowler, mostly because of Into the Spider-Verse, to be quite frank. When I heard about this guy coming out, I wasn't like, oh, I have to have Prowler. But he was really kind of cool character. They made him, well, not a good guy, at least likable in the Spider-Verse universe. So I went ahead and got Prowler. I paid, I did trade. I didn't actually pay any cash. I traded a bunch of, mostly some G.I. Joes, some Build-A-Figure parts, a bunch of miscellaneous stuff for like you get in Happy Meal toys and stuff like that to this guy who does toys at the flea market. But the Build-A-Figure parts and the G.I. Joes, of course, were the most value. The rest of it was just kind of like to get me another $10 or so. But yeah, so he charged me like $10 for Prowler of my credit. And it's fully intact. He has all his stuff there. It's a good looking figure. Even if I one day decide, you know what, I don't really care to have Prowler. It's a good base body. I got for $3 a wrestler. Another guy in a suit. Always good to have a couple of goons. Another Bullseye from Toy Biz. So this is the one with the articulated toes and everything. I got some heads coming from a seller on Facebook who's got some of the heads from the Hydra, Red Skull Hydra figure. So I have two of these guys now. I'm thinking I'm going to take this part off, do some sanding, maybe a little sculpting, and put those heads on this body so that I can have some Hydra goons that are, might paint the belts red and stuff. I don't know yet. That's just a thought I'm thinking of. I don't know. I may use it for something completely different, but that's what I have there. That was like $7, so altogether that was $20, and he gave me this for $20. I know if I'd went to Walmart and I found it, I probably could get this figure for $20 there too. But most places I saw it, it was $25. And since I'm not building Thanos right now, it didn't matter if it had the part in it or not. So this is, of course, the new Avengers from the movie wave, Captain America. Got a good clamshell there. And of course, what I like about this shield, opposed to some of his other shields, it just has two straps on the back. It's not that weird peg thing that always gives you trouble when you're trying to pose them. The only thing about this Captain America, if you look at the figure, there is one hand that's open, one hand that's a fist. I don't know what this is for here, if this is a communication device or something else you'll notice in the movie. But besides that, it's a good articulated body, like you would expect. Ankle rockers, all that goodness, like you'd expect. Come on, put your feet down. And basically, I'll have to articulate it some more. I wanted to do the whole, this is the widest stance it can get with both feet on the ground, but I'm not as cool as some people. Here's the thing, a lot of people are giving bad reviews of this figure. They're saying it's just junk, the same body for 2 or 3 figures. Hasbro's making money hands over fist. And here's the thing. If I'd paid cash for this, I might agree with you. Especially since the movie has, at least the trailer, which we've been told has alterations to it. So we don't know if it's even accurate. has this painted white instead of silver, and it doesn't really match the movie even. But my thought process is, if you cover up this Avengers A, little sculpting right there, you could paint this guy anything, put any head on him, and all of a sudden he's a Hydra Trooper, all of a sudden he's a AIM Trooper, a little yellow instead of red right there. You got an AIM Trooper. So whichever head you buy, and you can buy the heads offline from people for the different troopers cheaper than going out and buying one of those 2-packs. So if I keep finding deals where I can get this guy either in trade or lower price, because maybe it'll be a peg warmer, because people really are complaining about this suit. All of a sudden I can make armored goons for my heroes to fight. Especially since there's nothing really making this an Avengers outfit except for that A, which I know I could either sculpt on and cover up and sand down as needed, so that it'll work as is without very little. Like, I could basically just repaint the chest area, repaint the red bits to yellow, leave them red, and they're Hydra. Like, if I cover that part up, add a little bit of sculpting right there, and cover the A part up, hit it with some silver, hit some red right there to finish out that part of the chest right there. All of a sudden, put a Hydra head on it, you got a Hydra Shock Trooper. And then, of course, I could hit it with some more dry rub and stuff like that. Dry brushing to make it really pop. Because look at all the sculpted detail in the back there. There's a lot of sculpted detail in these that you're not necessarily seeing because it's just one color plastic right there. There's sculpted detail, silver all the way around there. Sculpted detail on the arm. If you were making anybody who needs an armored arm, this is double jointed arm, double jointed knee. I mean, you're halfway to a RoboCop. If you really want to put some effort into it, you can just make it a RoboCop. Anyway, these are my flea market finds. I spent basically just traded. I didn't spend any cash, but basically I bought $40 worth of his toys because the only reason I went down there is because he let us know he had this. I could have got Captain Marvel instead of these other 3 guys or some of the other stuff. It's a really good seller at my flea market if you're near the Hickory area ever. The guy has real Marvel Legends, but he tends to not have them in pack, or if he has them in pack, like I did, like I bought, he doesn't have the Build-A-Figure part with it. Because I think he buys them, sells the Build-A-Figure parts as a Build-A-Figure, and then basically just makes the rest of his money back off the figures. Anyway, like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell. Pour on the plastic, and thanks for watching.